Hi, I'm Tom Tasselmeyer on the set here at WBAL TV and the InstaWeather Plus Center. You know, one of the questions we get all the time is how do we get those pretty weather graphics from our computers onto the weather board that you see behind me so that we can show you them during the weather? Well, what you see behind me is just a blank green wall. Obviously, this is just a wood wall with the green coating over it. And so what happens is what we call chroma key. It's kind of part of the magic of television, really. When the control room turns on chroma key, they're going to tell the camera that wherever it sees this particular color green, to replace that green with one of our computer graphics that we generate over in the Weather Center so we can show you all kinds of things like the temperatures across the eastern United States. If they turn the chroma key off, what you'll see is the blank green wall is still sitting back there. So again, it's keying on a certain color. Wherever the camera sees this particular green, when the engineers turn on chroma key, it gets replaced with one of our computer graphics. Let's do that again. Let's turn on chroma key and you'll see the blank green wall turns into a weather map. Now, obviously, if you think about it, this means we could get in trouble if we wear any kind of clothing that has green in it. Let me go over here and get a green tie and show you what might happen if I was wearing a green tie. If I came to work today with a green tie on it, you would see the weather map on my tie, as a matter of fact. So wherever the camera is seeing this green, such as on my tie, it puts the weather map right on the tie. You can see what happens here. We don't wear green ties. Now, we could get in a whole lot of trouble if we wear a green jacket. Watch how this happens. I'll step off the screen here, put on a green jacket, and you might be surprised at at what happens to me when I come back into the weather screen. Actually, if I'm wearing a green jacket, everything gets replaced with a weather map. So wherever the camera sees this green jacket, it puts the weather map. That means I kind of disappear here. You can see it's all over me. If I take the jacket off, we're back to normal, but if I put the jacket on and the camera sees green, it puts the map on top of the green jacket. That's how the chroma key works. So the next problem we have is if that's just a blank green wall standing behind me there, how do I know what I'm pointing to when I'm doing the weather? Because when I turn around, it's just a blank green wall. Well, what we do is we put monitors on either side of this wall. So what I look at actually is sort of a television screen like you have, only it's a little video monitor here. So I can look to the side and see what you're seeing instead of turning around and seeing a blank green wall. What I do then is I kind of look at the wall partially and I look a little bit over at the monitor and I can see what you see and I can also see what I'm pointing to as far as the chroma key goes. So that's a little bit of the magic of television. It's how we get those pretty weather graphics onto the screen so you can see them at home. Hope to see you tonight on Channel 11.